Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are going to talk about quite a few things today. There are a couple of things going on, and there's something that you need to do today. Today, you guys are going to need to reach out to your elected representatives today. Okay? So, we're going to talk about why you need to reach out to your elected representatives, what's on the line, and how you can help to get things changed. This is something you can do, you know. And matter of fact, I owe somebody a video because somebody put a comment on one of my videos and it was like, well, yeah, you telling us all of this, but what can we do? And I said to them, that is a fair piece of feedback because it's Captain Obvious to tell you about it, but what can you do about it? So I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you what's going on and also what you can do about it today. Yep, I'm going to tell you both because you can do something about what's happening in your government right now. Hey, period. Good morning. Good morning, Stacy D. Look, let me stop for a second. Tell everybody good morning. Good morning, Carolyn Brickman. Good morning to you all. I appreciate you all coming through and being here this morning. Now, I want to tell you something. Hey, user 122. Hey, hey, Stacy, I see you there. So I want to tell y'all this so y'all reach out to your elected officials today. Hey, Charon, good morning to you, beautiful. So I'm going to tell you something that you need to do today. So right now, something that's happening in Congress, right, that you need to be aware of is Mike Johnson, right? Mike Johnson is stalling or blocking legislation that not only Democrats want to pass, but even some Republicans. Even some Republicans. Hey, Zarvis, good morning to you. So what's going on? And this is why I'm telling y'all to contact your elected officials, not just today. Keep on contacting them until this bill is brought up and voted on and passed in the House and in the Senate. Okay? All right, so hold on, let me find the thing I'm looking for. Hold on, I just had it and I don't know what I did with it. There we go. I think I put it here. I think I put it here. Okay, here it is. So what's going on is, y'all know how I talked before about how Congress does insider stock trading? They are regulating, they are doing oversight on the very companies that they're also investing in. Remember I told y'all that? And I said that shit is shiesty. That's another reason why they don't like to leave office, right? Martha Stewart went to prison for insider trading. All she had to do was become a congressman or a senator. She would have been able to do that shit legally. And nobody would have said a word. Yes, Jarvis, Congress does oversight on these companies that are on the exchange. Then they turn around and invest in them same fucking companies with information that they are privy to that you don't get access to. You don't get access to that information. It's proprietary to Congress, right? But yet they take that information and then go make investments. It's how Rick Scott, remember I told y'all about, hold up, let me find it now. Because Rick Scott had delayed for several years on releasing his stock investments. And when he finally did disclose it, Rick Scott had made $26 million. Yeah, $26 million. But he stalled and stalled and stalled. So by the time he released it, nobody really cared. You know why they don't care? Because they're all up there. Not all, but most of them, the majority of them, are up there doing investments, knowing damn well that they shouldn't. It's not illegal, but it don't look good. And Congress should have been changed the rules. We all should run for office. Like y'all know, I'm running locally in my area. Today, I have to have a meeting with some more people, because I'll explain this to you. When you're going to run for office, especially Congress, right? And I'm going to tell you what you can do. When you're going to run for Congress, you got to do financial disclosures. You have to have a political committee. So you got to go out and talk to people and get people to want to be a part of your committee, your group, without paying them, because you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? You understand? This is how, and what I am learning, right? That's how rich people get to get in these jobs and stay in these jobs, right? That's how it happens. Okay? That's how it happens. So let me finish explaining this trade thing to you guys. Do insider trading, and they have to disclose, Congress has to disclose any trades worth more than $1,000 within 30 days of the trade, right? They shouldn't be able to do it at all. What? If Congress can do insider trading on companies that they're regulating, how come referees can't bet on games? Think about it. If the logic is, no, it's not fair to say a congressman who makes $170-something thousand a year, mind you, these are not poor people. They're not working class folk. We're the working class folk, right? We're the working class people. We are. But for some strange reason, they need to be able to trade stock. No, they don't. They don't. So what's happening is you have multiple members of the House on Mike Johnson's ass saying, we got a bill to ban stock trades in Congress. Sure do. And Republicans have joined on for it. Yeah. Republicans have joined on for it. And they have enough votes to pass it. Mike Johnson's blocking the ability to bring it up for a vote. Good old Mikey boy. He's blocking it to bring it up for a vote. Now, Johnson says that in theory, right, he believes that, yeah, members of Congress shouldn't be able to trade individual stocks. But he says he has some sympathy for them, you know, because okay, my kid trying to call me. I'm like, I can't talk to her right now. She'll probably pop in the live. So if I stop for a second to talk to the kid, that's why. Mike Johnson says that members of Congress need to be able to trade stock because they haven't had a raise since 2009. You're right, Allie. God bless Trump and his fat ass ankles and his big ass back. May he shit on himself plentiful today. You know how good it felt to say that shit as I was blocking Allie? You know she crashing. We got visitors coming home with me. Oh, no, ma'am. I'll call you after this live. That was that child of mine slid in here. She trying to bring some animals in this house that don't belong to us. That's how we got that dog she brought in here. Oh, it's just here temporary. That's how we got that cat. Oh, you babysitting until Friday. I hope whatever you're babysitting, beloved, you're taking it with you to work. Yeah, I'll call you after this live. I've had enough of you. Sorry, I just had to say that to my child. She always bringing home some scrubs. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. You be acting like a scrub, man. You always bringing something home. Shit. Goodness gracious. Okay, Punch, so you understand. They always have a bleeding heart to bring shit home, but never no money to buy no food for the things they bring fucking home. I'm like, listen, I already got two animals you brought in here. Oh, it's just temporary. You need extra money. Okay. What is it? It better not be no damn ferret. Anyway, I'll call you after the live. Listen, thank you all so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. Just note, you're not required to gift while you're here. I appreciate it. The only thing I ask you all to do while you're here is tap that like button for me. And if you could hit that copy link button for me. Copy link counts as a share to TikTok. You don't even have to send it to anybody from me. Not a wild Pikachu's enough. Look, that's a little bit too much. I don't want no more animals. I'm done with animals. This girl, every time I turn around, she bringing something in here. She done brought everything in here but a fucking man. That's next. She'll be bringing a man next. I done found this stray homosexual looking for a place to stay. It's cold outside. And that's when I'm going to say, oh no, we're not doing that here. I told y'all it's cold outside. This time of year, you're going to run into a lot of homosexuals. And they could be men, they could be women. A homosexual is a person. A homosexual is a person. I know your man got a home. Ain't nobody talk about your man, bomb. Calm down. Ain't nobody talk about your man. She all, thank you for my man. My man. Ain't nobody saying about your man, girl. I said homosexuals are looking for places to stay this winter. It's getting cold out. It's rainy, it's cold, and it's rainy, and it's snowing. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling the men, I'm talking to the men, and I'm talking to the women. You better keep your home closed from homosexuals, because they're going to be looking for a place to lay their bag in their little dusty backpack and suitcase for the next, at least 3 months. Okay? At least 3 months. I am telling you, you've been warned. I try to help people that come to my live. You have been warned. Stay away from the homosexuals. Now listen, I got to go back. Today, I want you to contact your elected representatives, your senators, your congressmen, and not just today. You need to stay on these people, contacting them, whether it's email or telephone, to get Congress to bring up this bill and vote for it to block Congress from investing in the stock market. Yep. That's what you're going to call your representative today and let them know and say, listen, I want you to vote on that bill. I need the Speaker of the House to bring that bill up for a vote so that people in the House and the Senate cannot invest in stocks. But you also want to tell them one more thing. There also needs to be language in there so they can't feed information to their families and their families benefit from stock investments. Because, see, I know these people. I don't trust them. A lot of them are lawyers. So they'll be very crafty with the wording. And so when you catch them in some shit, they'll say, well, I didn't break the law. The law says I can't invest. It didn't say I couldn't share the information with someone else. And they invest. You understand? You're dealing with lawyers. Remember when Bill Clinton went through the whole thing with Monica Lewinsky? And they were having a discussion, I think, what the definition of the or is. It was a simple word. That's how lawyers think. That's how they think. It's like when it's like this. Okay, I'm going to bring it to y'all like this. It's like when you catch your man. You catch your man having inappropriate conversation with a woman. And he say, oh, that's just my friend. And you be like, well, what kind of friend? Is that your friend that you lay down to talk to? Or is that your friend you sit at the table where both y'all got all y'all clothes on and y'all be talking? Like, what kind of friendship y'all got? It's like that. That's what this is. They should not be trading stock. Contact your senator. Contact your elected official. You said you learned about BJs from Bill Clinton. Listen, Congress taught us what was most important. They wanted us, Newt Gingrich he was Speaker of the House at the time. Newt Gingrich wanted us to learn about BJs. Catch it. Say it again. Lawyers will say shit like they kissed me. I didn't kiss them. Men will too. She took my body. What, sir? Wait a minute. She took your bodies? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I didn't do anything to her. She did everything to me. I was just there. That's how Congress tries to act. Don't let them get away with that. Contact your elected representatives. You can do it through email. You can do it through telephone. But what you need to do is make clear to Congress that you are paying attention. You are paying attention. And you think that this is insider trading. And you do not think that Congress should have the right to trade stock. That's what you need to do. Today, tomorrow, and you do it every day until they fucking pass this damn bill. Real talk. Because they're making money like crazy on the Hill. They don't know. This is why your elected officials don't understand your struggle. Because they ain't struggling. Maybe struggling to stack that fucking money, but they ain't struggling for money. Hey, MGD, you get where I'm coming from, right? I'm not married, but my wife is. That's Congress. That's Congress. That's exactly how Congress behaves. Well, yeah, I represent the people in that district, but I don't really work for them. I work for the big donors that give me money. Because that's really what it is. Your elected official doesn't work for you. They work for the people who keep money in their pocket and keep them in a job to do fucking nothing for you. Because the shit that your elected official is doing is for that big money donor. That's why you feel like your government ain't working for you. They're working, just not for you. Sorry, Kiera. I thought you had heard that before. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I once had somebody say to me, man, my wife getting on my nerves, man, because she won't even let me hang out with my girlfriend. What? Wait. I'm just telling you the shit I've heard. Somebody said that to me before. And I said, and I literally, because me being me, I couldn't hold it. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? Did you really just tell that to me? You shouldn't be telling that. I don't want to hear that shit. Especially because both his wife and his girlfriend were both bad built. So I was like, I don't even understand that. You have a conundrum that makes no sense to me. Because the wife you're married to, you picked a side that's as bad built as the, okay, all right, okay. Y'all know how I feel about bad built people. So, because bad built people tend to have badass attitudes. So I'm always funny about bad built people. But this particular guy that I knew, his wife was bad built, the side piece was bad built, and he was job bad built too. So, okay, so maybe it all works. You're right, Kiera. Everybody got a type. But they were all built like problems and misunderstandings. Every single one of them. That's like Trump. Trump built like problems and misunderstandings. Y'all see when he was getting in the plane? Now, remember I told y'all the president ain't got no edges? I have been telling you this for eons. Y'all don't, I tell you, I'm going to rename myself the fucking Oracle because I tell y'all stuff. Y'all don't listen to me because y'all think, oh, she being funny. Yeah, I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. Look, there ain't no edges. I told y'all. I've been forecasting this shit for months. I've been telling you say it again, Phoenix Rising, and he got baby making hips. Or better yet, he got a dunk. He got a dunk. That's what that is. That's what that is. Bruh got an onion. You know why I know it's an onion? I'm crying. Jesus. That's how I know it's an onion. I'm crying. That's what he got. That's what he got. I don't really like extra hippie men either. Look, I gotta go off on a segue. She gonna call me baby boo. Hey, she gonna call me baby boo. Y'all wrong as shit. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. Because the last thing I want to see in my mind is a visual of Trump standing there clapping cheeks. Hey, she gonna be over. I don't want to see that in my, now it's in my mind. That's why I said it out loud, so y'all have to see it too. Trying to clap cheeks with a Depends diaper on. That needs to be changed. I'm sorry. You sure he can do it? He could, because he real hippie. He is real hippie, honey. He real hippie. Okay? But I told y'all for Christmas, I'm sending, you know how at the beauty supply store they sell packs of edges? I'm going to dye those packs of edges platinum blonde, and I'm mailing them to the White House. It's wrong as hell for them to have our president walking around like this with no fucking edges. Joe Biden had edges. Barack Obama had edges. I want my president to have edges. He already got a booty. Thanks, L. He already got a boot. What they say, what that booty do? What that booty do? Oh, DC, you feel bad for me? I feel bad that you still think that I care about how you feel. Blocked. I don't know why MAGA comes to talk to me. Well, I want to tell you how I feel. I don't care. You can feel however way you want to feel about me. It's not my concern what you think about me. That's your business. And I ain't nosy, so I blocked you. You'll be back on some lowly ass fucking troll account. They mad with me. I'm showing them their president don't have no edges. I told y'all, one of the reasons why MAGA gets mad with me is because they look like Trump. When they say, nah, Meech, I ain't gonna even let you do that to Trump. Trump ain't getting no BBL. That's all natural. With a little addition from the drugstore. It's called Depends for Adults. That's what that is. That's Depends for Adults. That's why he got all that booty. And he been eating his ass off. See, McDonald's will do that to you. If you eat a lot of fucking McDonald's, you'll get a booty like that. Trust me. Trust me. You're going to get a booty like that, you eat a lot of McDonald's. You'll get a whole lot of booty like that. His edges, now, I'm going to tell you something else, too. The president needs a silk pillowcase. That's why he don't have no edges. He needs a silk pillowcase. Because at this point, if that wind blow too hard in one direction, he going to change his whole fucking mind. Man, fuck this shit. I'm going back in the house. We going right back in the White House. That's where we going. Right back in there. It's cold as hell out here. It's cold as hell out here. Yes, he need to learn how to wrap his hair, Ebony. See, black women, we know. He need to put a bonnet on at night or he need a silk pillowcase. Real shit. Now, I'm joking in jest, but it's what's real. I like my presidents with edges. You know Barack slept on a silk pillowcase. You know Michelle made him have a silk pillowcase. You know she did. You know she did. Because that's how black women be. Black women be like, listen, baby, you losing your hair and your hairline going to be starting back here if we don't get it together. So I'm going to get you a silk. You got two choices. You can wear a bonnet or you can sleep on this silk pillowcase. I ain't wearing no bonnet, baby. All right, well, silk pillowcase it is. Because my man going to have his edges. Or you going to have to be totally bald. But you ain't going to be able to do this. You ain't going to be able to do this. Okay? You're not going to be able to do this. Matter of fact, hold on. I just made a note for myself. I forgot. I got to make a Ray J video today. I know that's so random. But I got to make a Ray J video today. I got to talk about that. I got to talk about Ray J today. I'm sorry. It was random. It just popped in my head, but I just remembered it. I got to make a Ray J video today because y'all know Ray J got locked up. He's since been released. But I want to talk about Ray J. Ray J been a whole fucking problem ever since he showed up and his name was fucking Dorian. Ever since he was Dorian on fucking Moesha, this motherfucker's been a problem. And I want to address that today in a video. I'm going to address that today. I am going to address that today. Ever since Frank had a baby with his mama and ain't tell nobody, that boy ain't been right ever since. I got to deal with that today. But this is y'all president, man. Remember, Trump said, I had an MRI. I don't know on which part of my body, but I know it wasn't my brain. I'm going to say it one more time. This is what y'all president said. I ain't say it. This is what your president said. He said, I had an MRI. I don't know which body part, but I know it wasn't my brain. It's nothing for me to say to that, right? It's nothing to say to explain that, right? Look, I'm going to show you. People magazine wrote about it. That's how ridiculous it sounded. People magazine was like, honestly, I would have preferred if People magazine would have had a heading at the top of it said, the fuck, and then this part underneath. Because obviously, everybody's smarter than the president. Well, the people who didn't vote for him aren't smarter than him. But all the rest of us are smarter than the president. Kiara, stop it with your common sense. I done told you, Kiara, you always come in here because you be reading books and be talking common sense. Cut that shit out, man. Don't nobody care about you and your common sense. It's blasphemous. You and I have discussed this more than one time. Stop it. We're supposed to let reality be over there. We're over here on this fuck shit. Literally. America's on fuck shit right now. It's like, reality, we don't even care. Real talk. But I just wanted y'all to see, he said this shit. I'm not making it up. Listen, I joke and I tell stories on certain things, but on a lot of shit I say, I'm telling the truth. That's why I show you receipts. But you wouldn't believe it if I didn't show you the fucking receipts. Because you go, no fucking way a president said that. Well, I think, you know what I think they saw when they did Donald Trump's MRI? That's what I think they saw. Y'all tell me if y'all see what I think they saw. That's why he wilding out so much. That's why. Now, I'm not sure what they can give him to treat this. But he still got that Obama derangement syndrome. He still does. And until he gets the necessary treatment, he gonna always have a problem. Let me tell you something. You will never be able to catch somebody when you're chasing their shadow. And Trump been chasing Obama's shadow ever since Obama came about. He been chasing this black man's shadow. He ain't gonna never catch it. Especially when you running with swollen ankles. You ain't gonna catch shit but sore foots. That's it. That's it. You ain't gonna catch nothing else. Until Donald Trump thinks about more than this, He'll never work for the American people. Ever. Ever. Oh, Trump ain't got no swag at all. You ain't never lied about that. But that's what Trump is dreaming about at night. He got a whole wife, but he in bed dreaming about a whole fucking man. Every fucking night. Trying to be like this goddamn man. And he'll never be, he can't even be a tenth of what the fuck this is. It ain't possible. He ain't got it in him. He ain't got it in him. He can't even run downhill, Zarvis. He can roll. He can roll downhill. Here you go trying to give Trump physical acumen. Stop it. We both know he ain't got the legs and the trotters for that. He can roll downhill. Say it again, user. He got too many baby mamas. Oh, look at user 432. Probably the same person I blocked earlier. Get your pussy up, beloved. If you only got 251 people that want to follow you and hear what you got to say, I'm not going to be 252. Yep, I'm going to ignore you like the other mass amount of folks here on TikTok. Yeah. That's the one time I'll be a sheep to ignore your ass. He don't drive his own golf cart no more because he can't. Listen. His feet and ankles are swollen. That means them things feel like they're frostbitten. He can barely feel them. Y'all don't see now when you do see him out from behind the desk, it looked like the motherfucker got on bell bottoms about to go to the nightclub and do Staying Alive. He got the pants leg on his suits now are wider than any fucking pants leg John Travolta ever wore in the 70s. Because they're hiding that damn Foley catheter. And watch your media that constantly talked about Joe Biden's age not even talk about it no more. Because the rich people who own these media companies, they wanted Trump back in office because they wanted more tax cuts. Period. They wanted more tax cuts. So because they wanted more tax cuts, they pushed the constant stories about Joe Biden's age. Constant. About Joe Biden's age. That's why I tell y'all, don't fuck with that mainstream media. That mainstream media is owned by rich folks who only want to get more rich. They don't care about you because the news will even miseducate you on purpose. Fox News do the shit every day. Fox News is technically not a news network. They're technically an entertainment channel. Don't believe me? Go research when Fox News got sued. They were sued about the things that they put on their network. And they said we are an entertainment channel, not a news channel. So there should be no assumption that what is said is true. And people watch that shit, they eat it up. They just be eating that shit up. You know why a lot of Americans eat up Fox News? Because it confirms their biases. It confirms, all Americans have some level of bias on something, whatever that is. But that's why they like it. It confirms and doubles down on their biases. That's why they like it. That's why they like it. That's the exact reason. Yep. Oh, YouTube is the worst. Like, I don't know lately. Have y'all been seeing? I'll tell you that YouTube ads I've been getting. Joining the National Guard because they're trying to recruit folks. So they're pushing that out. ICE ads. I see those. And I told you that bullshit with the investment clubs. That's the new hustle now. Stay away from that shit. Somebody approach you talking about, hey, let's make some money. Let's become millionaires. We're going to join this investment club. Don't do that shit. You say, I would say the same reason that you like MS. I don't like MSNBC. You thought I did. I like some people on MSNBC. User 583. Oh, you're the other account that you didn't step your pussy up on the other one. Well, you haven't stepped it up on this one. You don't even have 20 followers, beloved. Talk to me when other people want to talk to you. Otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. Yep, I'm just like Trump. This live is a republic of me. I told y'all, this ain't a democracy here. So I done told you, stop that shit. You say YouTube and Fox News have the worst. Yeah, YouTube is bad. Yep. And I'm going to tell you who else is bad. Facebook. I'm going to tell you. Places. Hold on. I'm just cleaning up some stuff. Somebody came in and said they can outrun a cat. Nobody cares. Y'all didn't even see the comment. I just blocked them. I was just like, yeah. But y'all, I want to remind y'all something. See, this lets you know the Facebook people, YouTube, Instagram, all these platforms, right? I'm going to let you know about something. Y'all remember when Trump was president the first time and then he was running for re-election and Joe Biden was running. Remember, Facebook was overly sensitive during that time. Do y'all remember that? During that time, you couldn't say hardly shit. Couldn't say hardly nothing. But Facebook allowed people to share misinformation about COVID, about the pandemic, about elections, but you couldn't say the right stuff. But they heavily promoted misinformation. They heavily, you know why? Because they wanted, listen, Mark Zuckerberg wanted Trump back in office because he wanted a permanent tax cut. All these greedy ass rich people care about is fucking money. That's all they care about. Fucking money. Yeah, fan base is good. I like fan base. Fan base is good. I need to spend more time over there. But I'm revamping my own website to get back to blogging on my website. Why? So I don't have to deal with websites and their bullshit. Because y'all notice that change with websites is starting up too. Where they're censoring. Because they don't want to get in the crosshairs of the president. So they will stop you from being able to speak before they allow you the ability to speak your mind. You can't speak your mind when they sucking up to the president of the United States. It's not possible. And they're not gonna, and they're obeying in advance. They're not even waiting for the White House to say, you gotta do X, Y, and Z. Rich people want money. Money. Simple man, Mike, you're too simple for this conversation, beloved. Bye, you've been blocked. I know you didn't think we didn't see you. We see you. Look, this us. We be in these comments like this. Me and the mods. So we see you, beloved. Your best bet is to just pull up a rickety old chair and be quiet. That's your best bet. Okay? Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. But I don't let people come in my live with that bullshit. Oh, listen, I see TikTok coming after black left-leaning creators. It's certain content I can't do on TikTok at all. Because every time I've tried, I get a flag for it. But then I see white creators do it and they don't get a flag for it. Or I see MAGA people do way egregious shit. TikTok says nothing. I figured that out some time ago. Oh, it's a game that gets played. Because, see, rich people want to limit the information that you have access to. They want to limit the information you have access to. Ask yourself why the richest nation in the land, the best country in the world, according to America, right? According to America, right? According to America, want to keep lying to you. The only time people lie to you is when they want to control you. Think about it. I want you to use some common sense here. The only time people lie to you is when they want to control the outcome, right? They want to control how you move. So because they want to control how you move, they tell you lies to dictate your behavior. Your government ain't no different. Your government lies to you to dictate how you behave. Rich people pay people to put bots on the internet to dictate how you behave. That's why the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world don't care to get rid of bots on their platforms. They love that shit. They don't want to get rid of that. They don't want to get rid of that. They like it. They like it. Y'all need to understand this. They don't care that those aren't human accounts. They like that you're online arguing with the fucking bot because you're on the damn app. Learn to ignore those fucking bots. Block them. That's what I do. I just block them. Do y'all see, in case y'all don't understand this or know this, on my videos, I don't respond to every comment because I can't, but I do read every fucking comment. So even if you see something on there that I wouldn't agree with, it's because I allowed it to stay there. I'm like, that's a discussion that's worth having. They can have that discussion. But if I see some bullshit, I go block, delete, and it'll automatically delete the comment. I don't go back and forth with people. For fucking what? If you want to be stupid and poor, you can do that over there. Because I was taught if you're going to be stupid, you got to be tough. And what I know is these people ain't tough. Real talk. They ain't tough. They fake ass strongmen. And while I love social media and I like being on TikTok, I'm not so pressed for engagement that I'm going to deal with fucking bots. Nope. I don't need engagement that bad. Fuck it. Because I was doing videos before only talking to myself. And if it means I still have to talk to myself, I'll do that. Y'all better do the same damn thing. You want to get these bots off social media? Block their ass. Block their ass. Stop using certain apps and tell them outright, listen, when you get them fucking bots under control, I'll come back. That's what Hannity does on Facebook, where he has bots on there to help boost his shit, or he just blocks stuff. Playtime. I just want to be clear about what, because I don't check his page out on Facebook, Sean Hannity. I do read conservative message boards and websites. I just don't comment on the things I read, not on their sites. I read them, but I don't comment on it because I don't want. I'm not looking for conversation. Oh, he has bots to boost what he posts. I bet, because there's not as many people as conservatives pretend that believe in the shit they believe in. Think about it. Why would a working class person believe that they should make less money? Why would a working class person believe they should pay more taxes than rich people? It doesn't make any sense. It's bots convincing you that socialism is bad. When your government gives you health care, that's bad. But when the government bails out multi-billion-dollar insurance companies, that's good. You see how the bots do that? They done convinced you that you should hate anytime your government helps a fellow citizen next to you, because it should only help corporations. You better wake the fuck up. You've been indoctrinated. That's propaganda you've been fed. And you're right, Eugene. The bots accentuate the racism that was always lying underneath. But see, Eugene, this is the thing I've been trying to tell folks. The racism in America was never underneath. It was always there. Always. Folks just be lying. They be lying. You know why? Because the conversation of racism is uncomfortable. It should be. That's what was always weird to me. People be like, well, it's just uncomfortable. It's supposed to fucking be uncomfortable. It's racism. Just like a conversation about anti-Semitism supposed to be uncomfortable. A conversation about homophobia should be uncomfortable. Xenophobia should be uncomfortable. That's just the truth. All of those conversations should be uncomfortable, but you still need to have them. Yep, and you're right, Kim. If it's uncomfortable, Your body telling you is wrong. Man, Zarvis, racism, listen, racism ain't never gone nowhere, so I ain't surprised that you experience it. And let's keep it all the way a buck. While the South has its racism, the North cannot even pretend it ain't racist. They heavily racist up north. Heavily. New York State? Shit. Shit. New York State? Shit. New York State can compete with Kentucky on racism all day, every day, twice on Sunday. The only difference between a racist in Kentucky and in New York is the racist in Kentucky, you're going to know where you stand real up front with them. Them fucking upstate New York racists, they passive aggressive in their racism. They punk ass racists. I don't like no punk ass racists. I like a loud racist. You understand? I like a loud racist because at least then I know exactly where I stand. Girl, say it again. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all that shit. Yep, Vermont, all that shit. They talk about all that kumbaya, let's hold hands. Yeah, if you're white, they don't want to hold your hand if you black. That's why I say there's a lot of house cleaning that needs to happen in America. America don't want to have the conversation about racism because it's going to shine a spotlight on a lot of people that want to say they're not racist, but they are. They are. And until you talk about that, what that thing is, you can't change it. You can't change it. Now you got young kids growing up, leaning in on that racism. And they do it under the guise of, oh, it's just a joke, this, that, and the other. I'm telling you, you better teach your kids something because your kids going to get their ass beat out here. Okay? Your kids are going to get their ass beat out here. All right? I'm telling you. Yep, hate is taught. It's taught. If kids are not born to hate somebody that don't look like them. They're not taught to do that. I mean, they're not born to just hate people that don't look like them. They're taught. Say it again, Stabby. That's me too. You can't joke with me about race. That's why quite a few people that I knew, that I considered friends, that are non-black, that I'm no longer friends with them when Trump came around the first time. See, I've been saying Trump was a racist since the first time. See, I didn't forget about the Central Park 5. You understand? Trump has a history. It's not like he just dropped out of the sky and shit. He has a history. But the people around me, they didn't want to listen. They were like, oh, you just said block. See, I block everywhere, even in my personal life. And I was blocking their ass. Block, block, block. Block, block, block. I don't talk to them people no more. It's been, 4, 5, 6 years. I don't talk to them and have no desire to. Don't even miss them. Don't miss them from my circle at all. And they didn't even, and sometimes for some of those people, they outright made clear that they supported Trump. And on other people, they were tap dancing. And to me, you know what I was taught? I was taught when you straddle the fence, you get pew-pew from both sides. So I still X'd them from my circle. Fuck all that. I don't play that shit. I'm black 365, 24 hours a fucking day. So, nah. I'm not going to give you no wiggle room with me. I'm not going to let you say to me, oh, well, I don't agree with everything he say. Well, that's cool for you, but you're not my friend. Because ain't no friend of mine going to agree with none of that shit. None. And even black ones, blah. I ain't give a shit they was black. Because I was also raised to understand everybody that look like me ain't for me. So that shit don't work either. The black ones be the first ones I sent packing. Like, who raised you? I send them packing first. Because history has shown us they'll first send people that look like you to try to indoctrinate you. And when that don't work, they'll keep kicking it up a notch until they get what they want. You said you ended your friendship with several black so-called friends. Yep, sometimes you have to do that. Hell, I've had women I've ended friendships with because they don't believe in the right to have body autonomy versus the government making decisions for your body. Let me explain something to y'all in case you don't understand it. If your government was run by all women and your government tried to put a law in place to tell men what to do with their bodies, that shit would never be tolerated. Men would never allow that shit. Quiet as kept, even if your government passed a law right now trying to control men's bodies, men still would tell government, fuck you. Yup. Men would still do what the fuck they want to do. Because they would go, I'm a grown ass fucking man. What you mean I can't make decisions for myself? And instead, you know what happens? Women try to indoctrinate other women. Remember what I told y'all? How Republican women will tell other women, no, we believe in traditional and family values. If that's true, bitch, why are you a congresswoman? Shouldn't you be at home making fucking sandwiches? Stop letting these people lie to y'all. Stop letting them lie to you. Oh, you ain't gonna never hear about no pill for men. Quiet as kept, if men could have babies, honey, there would be an abortion clinic on every corner. Shit. Okay? I am telling you, if men could get pregnant, there would be an abortion clinic on every corner. There would be a plan B, plan C, plan D, F, G to go all the way to Z. Understand this. Understand this. I'm telling you. You don't believe me? You ain't never heard of Viagra and Cialis. Think about it. Your government want to regulate what women can do with their bodies, but then they arm men with things like Viagra and Cialis to make as many babies as they want, as long as they want to. But you can't make no decisions about your body. See, I look at it like this. If your eggplant stops working, I look at it as God's will. Yeah, because that's how they look at it when you get pregnant. It was God's will, right? So it's saying God's will when that eggplant stopped working. To me, Cialis and all of those things, they are weapons of mass destruction. Real shit. I'm joking, but I'm serious. They are weapons of fucking mass destruction. You want to destroy a community? Let loose a 65-year-old man with fucking Viagra on a damn community and see what the fuck you get. But don't nobody want to talk about that conversation. The conversation is always women, 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 women. Your conversation is these thought box ass men. That's the conversation you need to have. Like when we talk about HPV running rampant all through America, men are spreading that shit. Men. And society won't give a fuck about it until there's a health liability for men. Real shit. They're not going to do nothing. Because think about it. When a woman gets HPV, she could get cancer. But it don't do that for men. So until something happens for men, it's no sense of urgency for them. That's a woman's problem. Pay attention. Yup. And the only way they know is because a woman told them, fool, you got HPV. You got diseased eggplant. Real talk. That's why I say Viagra, Cialis, that shit is a weapon of mass fucking destruction. Not only do they have access to it, shit, they can get access to it now without a fucking prescription. They can buy it wherever they want. They can even get the generic shit for pennies on the dollar. I told y'all. And to Kim's point, it's a tool of patriarchy. I told you. Everything is about keeping the status quo. And the best way to do that is to keep women from having control over their bodies. Men of America, if you're smart, you won't fall into that shit. You know why? Because then you're forced to take care of children that you didn't want either. Yeah. I want somebody to write a movie. I've been yearning for this for years. Somebody to write a movie that men get pregnant. Yeah. The treatment that women get in America, that it's like an opposite movie. A guy gets pregnant, he goes to tell a woman, like, listen, I need to talk to you. I'm pregnant. And she go, that ain't my baby. That ain't my baby. I don't know who you been messing with. All I know is you was for the streets when I met you, and you probably still in the streets. So I'm not taking care of no baby that ain't mine. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to have to figure it out. My ass would be in the seats in that movie theater. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? It would be such a great movie. Such a great movie. Well, I was just, I'm pregnant with your child, and I was wondering if you would settle down. Settle down? I told you I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. You ain't keeping me locked down with no baby. You gonna have to take care of that baby yourself, champ. Prove it's my baby. You have to take me to court, homie. Prove to me that it's my baby. Because I heard that I heard you was with Sheila, Thomasina, Tracy, Cynthia. You was with all these different women. How I know it's my baby? How you know it's my baby? You could have been pregnant when I slept with you. Child. Honey. Your daddy was a thought box. Your grandpa was a thought box. Your great grandpa was a thought box. When they say it was Brenda, Felicia, Inez, and Alicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and listen, about 3 Kims, LaToya, and Tina. Listen, no, sir, that's not my baby. Or you trick them, you let him bring the baby over, and you be like, yeah, come on, bring the baby over. I want to see the baby. And then while you holding the baby, you buy you one of those little DNA kits from the drugstore. You just swab the baby real quick and put it in the tube and shit. You like, man, I ain't fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that dude. That dude got about 5. Let me tell you something. If men could have babies, they would have a whole trough of fucking children by multiple different women. Real shit. Real shit. I am telling you. And look, the Wayans brothers need to do that movie. Marlon, if you're listening, I done gave the Wayans brothers a couple of movie ideas, and they've yet to make these movies. Like, remember I told y'all the gay zombie apocalypse? That movie would be hilarious. Ew, we're coming to eat you. Listen, my ass would laugh. You just have to find a way to do it. But I'm telling you, flaming queen, like flaming gay fucking zombies. Come on. I can't be the only person thinking of this shit. Man, that movie would be so funny. And then sometimes they don't eat you. If they like your outfit, I'm gonna eat you. Is that Chanel? You okay? I see oxcospagas. I'm gonna eat you. You know what I'm saying? I would watch that shit. Zombies with a fashion sense. They don't. You know how like in World War Z, they wouldn't eat you when you were sick. because they needed a body, a host body that would spread the disease. Well, they don't want to eat you if you have bad fashion sense. Listen, Wayans brothers make this fucking movie. Somebody could do it as a skit. I don't give a shit. This shit would be hilarious. You know what? I may make one myself and put it on fucking TikTok because I find the shit funny. Yeah, they only do designer labels, Marky. Only designer labels. Are those red bottoms? You're fine. You're wearing Target. I'm gonna eat you. Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Shit, I would be so fucking there. Pretentious ass zombies. Come on. Come on. Come on. If you don't want to get eaten, go stay in a mansion. They won't come there. But if you trying to hide out in like a 4-bedroom bungalow, your ass start to get eaten. Yeah, it's not fabulous enough for them. They gonna eat your ass up. Listen, I told y'all I just want people to pay me to come up with ideas, but I don't have to do them. I just want them to pay me. Hey, I need an idea. Sure, I'll give you one. What do you want an idea about? Okay, you should do this, this, and this. Give me my money. That's what I would like to do. I ain't found it yet. You made it seem that was the main reason. That's why I called you out. Oh, okay, y'all talking about something. Okay, y'all arguing? Okay, calm down. No need to argue. No need to argue, folks. We having a good conversation this morning. I don't want y'all arguing with each other. Remember, we're not the enemies. The enemy is up on the hill at Congress. Yeah. Oh, y'all good? Okay. Because they need to do what they need to do. Now, listen, remember I told y'all today, reach out to your elected officials and keep reaching out to your elected officials. Okay? Please. To get them to vote on, to put the bill up to block stock trading in Congress. That's it. No more stock trades. And for them to put sanctions on Russia. And to make it veto proof, where Trump can't not do it. Sign it. You understand? Make it veto proof. Oh yeah, the zombies would do each other's makeup. Or when they catch your outfit off kilt and you a zombie too, be like, wait, Tom, I gotta fix your turtleneck. Okay, keep going. Listen, the Wayans brothers need to do something with that. I'm gonna send me a message to Marlon. Listen, Marlon, I've got an idea. You don't need me to write it for you. But man, a gay zombie apocalypse, that shit would be hilarious. About 4 or 5 friends fighting to survive the gay zombie apocalypse. Even gay people would find this movie fun because it's not a slight to gay people. That's not the point of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that would be a good movie. They need to make that movie. Listen, today I won't be able to do a uncensored live after this because I have some meetings this morning about my run for Congress stuff. Again, I'm trying to get my you have to have a political committee in my state, you know, a group of people that are working with me to help me get elected. And so I got to talk to different people, and I'm trying to get different people to help me out and to be a part of it because I can't pay them. You know what I mean? So just trying to get as much help because this is a state requirement that I have to do. So this is one of the things I'm working on today. So I will be back here at 5 p.m. Thank you so much, Stabby, Eastern Standard Time. And thank you, Kim. And we're going to talk this afternoon about some other things. We're going to talk about the housing market going to crash. That's on its way coming. We're going to talk about how Gavin Newsom had an MRI, and his MRI showed that he's the healthiest human alive. I love Gavin Newsom. I love me some Gavin Newsom. And about how the Trump administration, all of them are blaming each other. It's like the Spider-Mans, where they're all blaming each other for the attacks out in open water. You know? I'm looking forward to the housing crash too, because people paying $500,000 for a house that on point one acre of land and a closet and a kitchen, that's crazy to me. The housing market's out of control. It's out of control. And investors caused it. Investors caused it. You feel like I'm ill-informed? Oh, okay. Well, I just booted you from the live so you don't have to be subject to my ill-informed comments. I don't understand conservatives. They're the only people I know run into a burning building and surprised they're getting burnt. Like, okay. Like the fuck? If you feel I'm ill-informed, you could have just kept scrolling through TikTok and shit. But okay. All right. So listen, thank y'all for the 127,000 likes this morning. I appreciate that. Thank you for the over 100 shares. I appreciate that as well. Before I wrap up this morning, I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters. Number 1, beautiful Valerie. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, beautiful Kim. Thank you, beautiful. Number 3, beautiful Stacy D. Thank you, beautiful. Number 4, my dog is Charlie. Thank you, beautiful. Number 5, beautiful Miss Lola. I love your hair, Lola. Thank you for your support. And a special shout out to Miss beautiful Regina Michelle. I got all the beautiful women in my lives. I can't speak for the other ones, but I got all the beautiful women over here. So thank you, ladies and gents, for being here today. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful and safe day today. Don't forget to contact your elected officials about they need to put that bill up to stop them from stock trading, because they're doing insider trading. If you want to get money and you want to be financially solid, become a congressman, because they doing all types of shit up there. You understand? So I love you all. Listen, don't let nobody live rent free in your head. Don't feed the trolls. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace. I'll see you this afternoon.